what goes on? Thank you for letting us be ourselves. So don't mind me if I repeat myself. These simple lines be good for your health. Keep them crime rhymes on the shelf. Live, love life like you just don't care. 5,000 leaders never scared. Raise the noise, it's the moment they feared. Get up, still a beautiful idea. Get up, throw your hands in the air. Get up, it's sure no
Get the drinks flowing, go off too fast and try not to pass out by 9:30. It's Tuesday, it's New Year's Eve and it's time for the last leg of the year. Tonight on the show, we wrap up 2024's news, celebrate a sensational summer of sport and see whether we can break another world record. And we'll do it all in the company of comedians Chris McCausland, Guz Khan, Sandi Toksvig and Josh Pugh, TV presenter AJ Odudu and actor Natalie Cassidy. On the show that'll leave you shaken, not stirred. G'day, I'm Adam Hills. Welcome to the last leg of the show that's excited that it's only 358 sleeps until Christmas. With me as always are the pride of Huddersfield, Alex Brooker, and the first Strictly contestant to make Tess and Claudia say, "Stop dancing," Josh Widdicombe. We're also joined in the studio tonight by a whole bunch of para-athletes. We're going to be celebrating with them all a little later. We'll bring out all our guests in a bit, but for the next 2 hours, it is us, it is you, and it is New Year's Eve. Lads, let's start with personal highlights of 2024.
I genuinely think this year I had the greatest moment of my life. Now, throughout my life, these little hands, it's not always been easy.
Yep.
The monkey bars in the park, never winning a fun war, like shopping for mittens in the kids section when you're an adult so you look a weirdo. These things have all been difficult for me to cope with. But in the summer, having these little buggers paid off when my hero Justin Timberlake saw him at his gig in Birmingham. Have a look at this.
Loved it.
I've never done that face or laugh before, and I've never done it since. I don't know what happened to me. It was...
I think I know what happened to you.
It's weird to have an audience that is 99% women and 1% 40-year-old amputees from Kent.
It was quite a weird thing, because obviously I was there with my wife, and 10 minutes into a gig, I was turning around to Justin Timberlake and going, "I love you so much." I love you so much.
Josh, what was your favourite moment of the year?
We got a tweet in, Adam, and is it okay?
Yep.
So my highlight, we had this "Is it okay?" accompanied by an image of an incredibly handsome man. It's from Kath Tate, and it said, "Is it just me, but every time I watch Flogger on TV and see the auctioneer Wilf Mould, I think it's got to be Josh Widdicombe's dad." And it was accompanied by this picture. Finding your doppelganger is the highlight of my year. Also, learning that I don't suit sideburns. He's such a good lookalike. He's done the last 3 series of The Last Leg. No one's noticed.
One of my highlights of the year is being named as the upcoming president of the Governing Board of English Rugby League for 2025. I'm going to be the president of the RFL.
Unbelievable.
Whoa. Yeah.
I'm going to say it, the worst president elected this year. I'm looking forward to Lindsay Hoyle starting an insurrection on January 6th.
Interestingly, next year is the first year that there's going to be a Super League game in Vegas.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
You're going to Vegas?
Yes.
With, like, rugby league?
Yep.
I tell you what, mate, I don't know if I've ever told you this before, but honestly, I really love, like, rugby league, and I love it when you talk about it. And honestly, just that funny little ball they chuck, it's awesome.
Well, you know, when rugby league goes to Vegas, what goes on tour stays on tour, because no one at home's interested. It's It's a bit of fun.
Turns out I'm going to become the 32nd president after Sir Lindsay Hoyle, who's the current president. I get to wear these gold chains next year too.
I tell you what, would go well with them.
Yeah.
A shell suit and a cigar.
Do you know what? I like Lindsay Hoyle, but I'm going to... Do you know what is a dick move? What? Turning up to give a medal out wearing a better medal.
Now, it wouldn't be New Year's Eve without music, and this year we've called in the Last Leg's resident mixmaster expert to provide the beats. That's right, Alex.
Yeah, so look, I know you two, whenever in the green room after show, you're always going to me, we love the music you put on. You're always going to me, I love like all the garage that you play in. You say it to me all the time. So what I've done is rather than play it through the speaker, I brought the garage classics to you. Now, these guys, they absolutely tore it up at my 40th birthday this year, and also they did me a 2-for-1 deal. So would you please welcome DJ Luck and MC Neat. My air horn stopped working.
Oh, that is the highlight of the year, and it's come so late.
That doesn't normally happen to me.
That's what happens after you hit 40.
I just air horn, mate, Billy.
Yeah, wait till you hit 50. It takes me ages for mine to work. All right, so one of our favourite news stories of the year was Glasgow's infamous Willy Wonka experience. It was touted as an exciting day of family fun, but ended up being more like Squid Game with Oompa Loompas.
It looked like if the mums let the dads plan the kids' parties.
Whatever you do there, do not drink from the chocolate river. That is all I'm saying.
To avoid copyright issues, the event was called Willy's Chocolate Experience. I know, not to be confused with the premium package for Magic Mike, which is called the Chocolate Willy's Experience. 3 actors were hired to play a character called Willy McDuff, and instead of Oompa Loompas, they had wonky doodles. I know, it sounds like a disability version of Art Attack. This particular wonky doodle captured the nation's hearts with her sad look of resignation. I know. Now, unlike her, we're very excited tonight because she will be working our on-set bar. Please welcome Kirsty the Sad Wonky Doodle. How are you feeling tonight, Kirsty? Round of applause for Kirsty. All right, let's get DJ Luck and MC Neat to provide the music as we introduce the guests. Please welcome comedians Guz Khan, Sandi Toksvig, Chris McCausland and Josh Pugh, presenter AJ Odudu and actor Natalie Cassidy. Wow. Are you... Welcome all. Are you all right on that couch?
Just about. I didn't realise it was so low. But, you know, I've got space for me legs, don't worry.
We've got a lovely view.
OK.
All right, let's do the rounds quickly. AJ, how do you usually spend New Year's Eve?
Abroad, usually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like to start the year in the sunshine.
Yep.
Be it Nigeria, Mexico, Colombia, you name it, I'm there. But this year, I'm here.
Yeah, sorry to bring you down. Chris, how do you feel about New Year's Eve?
Well, I mean, as you all know, and the other stand-ups, we've spent a lot of horrific New Year's Eves entertaining other people on their nights out. And I've been present at many a drunken brawl in Nottingham, for example. And it's scarred me for life. So New Year's Eve, I would much rather sit at home and just listen to fireworks on the telly.
Guz, have you got any resolutions?
Yeah, my resolution is I don't want to have any more kids.
Awesome, good, great resolution.
I mean, you're definitely sitting next to the right woman, so...
No, so we just had our 5th baby.
Wow.
Congratulations!
No, hold on. Yeah, hold on a second. Stop all the clapping. Let me tell you what, this is false. This is a nice environment.
Yeah.
When you actually have 5 kids in real life, I haven't had a congratulations since the 2nd one. I've even got my own kids coming to me saying, Dad, why is there so many of us? This is too much. No more kids.
Sandy, what's been your most memorable New Year's Eve?
So I spent the Millennium New Year's Eve in Ian McKellen's bed. I know, that's quite weird, isn't it? so Ian McKellen's an old friend and he invited, there was a big party going on and I'd got flu, but my partner insisted on going. So we went and I felt so ill that Ian said, oh, just get into my bed. So I got into Ian's bed and everybody thought it's where the coats went. So... and I woke up thinking I had a terrible fever, but in fact I was covered in fur coats. and I went through the whole thing in Ian's bed. I sweated through New Year's Eve in Ian McKellen's bed.
And that is a fantastic way to spend... It would only be better if you just described it slightly differently. I got roasted in Ian McKellen's bed. Natalie, are you a New Year's Eve person?
No, not really.
Oh, OK.
No.
I mean, that should have been the first question on the research chat for this show. It's not Natalie's fault. This is a production issue.
Oh, it's nice to come out and see you, though. It's nice. It makes a change.
Well, let's go around. Josh, what was your personal highlight of 2024?
Oh, sorry.
Josh Pugh, the other one. The comedian, Josh.
It was strong. It was really strong.
Josh Pugh, personal highlight of 2024.
Personal highlight, probably not getting an air fryer. People will not miss an opportunity, you know, to recommend an air fryer to you. You can be like, you know what, mate, I'm really depressed, I've had enough. When I get home from work this evening, I'm going to go back, I'm going to put my head in the oven, I'm going to end everything. And you have someone piping up, oh, mate, you should do that in the air fryer. You're dead in a quarter of the time if you do that in the air fryer. I'm not getting an air fryer.
Natalie, personal highlight of the year?
Highlight for me is Sonia went to prison. That was quite good.
You mean the character?
Yeah.
Right. I was just checking. I just thought maybe you had a friend called Sonia who you don't like. So it's been a good year. That arsehole's in jail. Chris, personal highlight of the year? I think there's the whole Strictly thing.
There's the disco ball.
Go on, sing. Go on.
I know, but does it top my new air fryer? Obviously, Strictly has done a lot to boost my profile, and I went away with Guz a little while ago, and he was telling me about all the free stuff he gets because of his huge Instagram following, and he gets sent clothes, massive coats, technology, and I don't get sent anything. And I was like, how can I be sent stuff? And I joined Strictly, and I got my first free stuff sent to me. I got 5 packets of blister plasters.
Can I just say, Chris, I sent them to you with the best will in the world.
Now, I mentioned earlier we've got a whole bunch of Paralympic heroes in the crowd. We are going to chat to them later, but our own hero of the Games was this little guy, Hans. We gave him out as our mascot of the Games. He became the hottest property in Paris. Honestly, Hans was so popular, we once saw a French waiter smile at him. And the great, amazing thing is it all came from this drawing that Alex made of his hand.
Yeah, there it is. Because I don't have the dexterity to draw around one hand with the other, I had to get my 7-year-old daughter to do that for me, and maybe in a few years she'll need some therapy for it. But in the meantime, we've got that, don't we? This little bugger.
Ever since the Games, Alex has been working on how to take Hans to the next level. So
Yeah,
you want to tell us what you've done?
The big thing for me is to take him he'd get his own TV show, maybe a film.
Yep.
And so we need somebody to be Hans, to play Hans. And, yeah, we held some auditions, mate.
Here's what it looked like.
I'm so nervous. It's such a big role.
Hi, I'm Harry. I'm here for the role of Hans.
Can you show us your Hans dance, please? Next. What would you bring to the role?
The diversity in that, innit? Because, like, all your disabled guys are white, so you have to season it up a bit.
Why don't we look at some of the self-tapes? A whole bunch of people have filmed themselves and sent it in. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Stephen Fry. Oi! Oi! I tell you what I love the most, watching the Paralympics and getting right into one.
I don't think Stephen Fry's ever said oi oi in his life. All right, do you want another one?
Hi, I'm Mel B. I tell you what I love watching most, Paralympic sport.
I mean, how's she not said, I tell you what I want, what I really, really want? Hello?
Hello, hi. My name is Stephen Merchant. Just go into it? Okay.
Tell you what I love, watching Paralympic sport then getting absolutely twatted. I mean off my tits. And not just booze, whatever I can get my bloody hands on.
Last hands, please.
Hi, Hunter. How do you think you're fitting in that costume when you're built like a brick shithouse?
Oh, I think a bit of baby oil, it should be okay.
Well, let's see you get into it. Okay, it's nice. Okay. All right, and Hunter.
Does that mean I got the job?
No. See you later. I'm sorry, you can leave hands, please. Just leave him. Thanks, Hunter. I'm going to have to sort this myself. I'm going to find a man for the job. Just... Sorry, mate, do you mind?
I've got the chair. There you go.
So,
You're right.
sorry.
There you go. You stop.
Just...
Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get?
We went through a lot of people. No one was quite right. But I have found someone. I found the perfect person, and they're here tonight. Do you want me to go and get them?
Are you going to reveal hands?
Yeah, I'm going to go and get them.
Okay,
go and get them now.
need to go and get them? Can't they just come out?
No, I'm going to go and get them because they're just a little bit nervous. So I just need to quickly like talk them up about it. And
How
just,
big
like,
a star are we talking, Brooks?
Oh, they're fucking huge, honestly, mate. Honestly, it's like some like proper like Oscar shit that they've done. You all right, mate? Are you ready for it? Are you? So basically, just do what we said. You've got to really just get the essence of the little bastard. You know, he loves the Paralympics, loves getting on it. Yeah, what's the matter, Josh?
What are you doing?
I'm just giving a G up to our geezer, to our hands. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, it's Hands!
Hello, everyone. I'm Hans.
Hi, Hans.
Hi.
What's it been like since becoming a big star in Paris?
It's been amazing, really. I think that, I want to thank Alex Brooker and Channel 4 for giving me the chance to build a career
at the Paralympics. They've had a really good long history in, doing...
Your voice just...
You're just getting people on, the best people on the Paralympics, really.
Is this you, Brooker?
No. Alex has just had to go to the toilet.
What did you enjoy most about the Paralympics, Hans?
It's just like a stag do with disabled people, really.
Can you take the costume off?
Yes.
Absolutely not. I don't know why you're asking me to do that.
You wouldn't ask Mickey Mouse to do that in front of the kids, would you? This is unbelievable. I didn't win 2 Oscars for this shit.
We'll have more last week for you after the break as we run through the stories of the year with one of the political stars of the year. That's right, after the break, the leader of the Lib Dems, Ed Davey. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back to Last Leg. We're joined by Josh Pugh, AJ Odudu, Natalie Cassidy, Chris McCausland, Guz Khan and Sandi Toksvig.
Fucking hell, sorry. I just had to quickly go to the loo. Did I miss Hands? Oh, sorry. I miss him. No, genuinely.
Yeah, I've got bad news for you. The guy playing him's shit.
We've also got Kirsty, the sad wonky doodle, working the bar. I'm assuming you got drinks for us all? OK, we'll get back to you later, Kirsty. Let's recap some of the big stories of the year now. A year that saw Keir Starmer become the new British Prime Minister and Donald Trump become the American President-elect. But You don't have to be a winner to be a winner, as proved by the leader of the Liberal Democrats, Sir Ed Davey, whose party won 72 seats in Parliament despite or because of his campaign stunts. Here's a little montage of his best bits. Would you please welcome the Tom Cruise of politics, because he does all his own stunts and getting into number 10 is Mission Impossible, it's Sir Ed Davey! Where's this going to end up? Lovely bit of work. Hooray! Thank you for being here. Have a seat. All right, Liz, loads of questions to throw at you, but the first one I genuinely want to ask, what's it like having a birthday on Christmas Day? Is that true? Your birthday is Christmas Day?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that means you have the same horoscope as Jesus.
Yeah, but he has more followers than I do.
How do you usually spend New Year's Eve?
With my family, my wife. But back in the day, partying, yeah? I used to have the best parties.
Really? OK, go on, describe your best party.
Well, because my parents had died, and so I was home alone in the house. So I had the free house.
It's a different version of Home Alone to the one I saw.
Home Alone meets Weekend at Bernie's.
So I do want to ask you a few questions about the election, but seeing as you mainly did stunts, we're going to quiz you while you and the guests have a game of tug of war. All right, Ed, you take that bit. You get to pick your team. 2 people for your team. Who do you want?
Guz and Sandi.
Obviously.
Come on!
Oh, OK.
Let's show him, brother. Let's show him. Come on.
Better be the end.
Should we do 3? No, go. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Natalie and Chris, come on.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, hang on. You can't leave Chris hanging.
Find me own way.
See, this is what's happened, Chris. Now you've done so well on Strictly.
No one fucking believes you anymore.
All right, take the
Josh,
strain.
your haircut shit.
Everyone take the strain. 3, 2, 1. Oh, go! Oh, my goodness. Right, so what was the thinking behind the... I don't think that's meant to happen. The floor doesn't usually move. I think we've lost. We've totally lost. We've lost. Yes. Right, come with me. I'll bring you back to the
Do you know what? Sandi Toksvig is so much stronger than you think.
Can I get a photo with the team? Because that was very exciting for me. Come here, Ed. Has anybody got a camera? You've always got a camera, Ed.
They're filming it. Actually do, actually.
Yeah.
You're on TV, so...
Smile!
There you go.
You look great.
Thank you very much. There we go.
How did you know I haven't recorded?
Yeah, that was all Sandy, man.
Send it to me.
I'll send you that, yeah.
A genuine question, though. What was the thinking behind all the physical stunts?
Well, so I could come on the last leg, of course.
You made it.
But the thing is, it really matters, and I really want to say that about Ed. So when you say nice things, which is what Ed does, you don't get any media coverage. So Reform, who didn't say nice things, they got 3 to 4 times as much coverage as Ed. He got 72 seats and they got 5. So it's really important that he gets the attention that he should. So I take my hat off to you that you risked yourself to get that attention. Woo!
Thank you. Yes. Well, I have to say, when I fell off the paddleboard, I was talking about shit.
Was that the moment you regretted the most, or were there any other moments where you thought I probably shouldn't have done this?
Well, when I was on the crane about to do the bungee jump. The thing was, you want to do bungee jumping, look at the horizon, don't look down.
Yeah.
And my mate Josh looked down and he saw a cemetery.
Were there any stunts that you said no to?
Well, with the choice between bungee jumping and wing walking and skydiving was the big one.
Right.
So I went bungee jumping because it's a lot safer.
So it was wing walking and skydiving you said no to?
Well, no, we're saving them up.
Now, towards the end of the year, you also joined the TikTok revolution.
Oh, no.
Oh, is this making your butthole clench as much as ours? Here's the clip that did it for us.
Hi guys, it's Ed Davey, leader of the Riz Dems. I thought I'd join the TikTok hype to slay just in time for Christmas. It's giving main character energy.
Ed, I'll be honest with you, I've got a serious concern that at midnight you're going to turn back into a 12-year-old boy.
Talk about some of the favourite smaller stories of the year. Alex, what was your favourite?
So, my favourite story this year, there was a penguin that was born at the Melbourne Aquarium.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah,
It was born, it weighed only 200 grams when it was born. Tiny little penguin chick called Pesto. He made up for lost time in 9 months and is now the biggest penguin chick they've ever had. Have a look at this hench little git.
Whoa!
He is huge.
Really fat penguin.
You can't pick up that penguin.
AJ, yours. What was your little story of the year that you liked?
The little hippo.
Oh, the baby. So a baby pygmy.
Hippo.
A baby pygmy hippo was born in Thailand Zoo. Mudeng.
Mudeng.
Mudeng. It became an internet sensation. Fun fact: Mudeng and I have the same birthday.
Do you?
Yeah, which is why our horoscope is the same. Yeah, my horoscope for tonight said loads of people are going to watch you on screen as you roll around in your own shit.
That's one of Ed's tricks that he's going to do for the next...
People haven't been as excited about a tiny damp star with 2 left feet since Josh appeared on Christmas Strictly.
How dare you?
Natalie.
Yeah.
Favourite smaller story of the year?
Well, Gemma Collins always makes me laugh, so I like to have a little look at what she's up to. And my favourite Gemma Collins story of the year was the fact that she thought her great-great-grandfather was Jack the Ripper. And not only did she think it, she was really happy about it.
Oh, yeah. We've got a clip of the groundbreaking revelation from the BBC series.
Now, when you think of that area, Spitalfields, Whitechapel, is there anything notorious that springs to mind about that particular area of London?
The craze?
Before the craze.
Whitechapel. Oh, I know his name. Jack the Ripper.
Yes.
Don't tell me I'm related to him.
Oh, having worked with Gemma Collins kind of makes sense. Josh Pugh, smaller story of the year, the great...
Yeah, I mean, it's not really... I'm not sure you could call it a news story, but it's woman climbs through window and breasts are exposed.
Oh, yeah, OK, here's the hilarious moment.
Video. What's amazing there, they haven't called a locksmith, they haven't checked with a neighbour. She's seen that little window and she thinks, I reckon I can do this. Which one should it go through? Should it be me in a towel or you that's fully clothed? I think I'll go for it in a towel and then, there you go, never dream, never believe in yourself.
And Ed, what was yours?
Oh, loads on social media, but I like the Chesterfield Maradona. The one who kicked the glass and...
Yeah, OK, so this is the video. It shows a man displaying silky football skills to keep a can in the air before directing it into a wheelie bin. It's been watched by millions of people on social media.
Absolute second.
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
My favourite small story of the year was the revelation that crows hold grudges.
Nice.
Scientific research was released in October this year that suggested that crows can hold a grudge for up to 17 years.
That's great.
Now, I say scientific. Here's how the guy did it. There's an academic who dressed in an ogre mask, grabbed a whole bunch of crows, put them into a bag, shook it up, and then released them, and then every year would walk amongst them in the ogre mask again to see if they recognised him. And they did, and he went, they hold a grudge.
The really weird thing about that story is that the average crow lives only for about 8 years, so they've passed the grudge on.
Yeah, moral of the story here is don't piss off a crow. We'll have more last week for you after the break as we...
Here!
What?
Cow! Simon Bloody Cow! I got a bone to pick with you.
I'm sorry, what?
We got beef, son, me and you. Yeah, we got beef.
I don't...
17 years ago in this very bloody studio, you tore my dreams of stardom from me.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I'll peck your bloody eyes out. Let me paint a picture for you. The year was 2007. A young raven, me, auditioned for a little show called The X Factor. And you, Simon Cowell, you kicked me out before I even got to squawk a single note.
I'm sorry to break this to you. I'm not Simon Cowell.
I recognise that plastic, overstuffed, dead behind-the-eyes face anywhere. Same goes for your bloody ugly side cooks. Look at her. Look at Sharon here. Sharon's here. And little Louis Walsh. Looking like he's been in a fire. There he is.
Security, can we have this crow removed, please? Security, get out here.
You get me out of the bloody bag. I know one of the biggest actors in Australia.
Who, Russell Crowe?
Oh, fuck! Here's some neighbours.
I can't believe I'm saying this next sentence as a crow has just been let out of the studio, but would you please thank the leader of the Lib Dems, Sir Ed Davey. Thank you so much. We'll have more last week for you after the break as we check out the entertainment stories of the year, and we'll go head-to-head with a gladiator. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back to Last Leg. We're joined by Natalie Cassidy, Chris McCausland, Guz Khan, Sandi Toksvig, Josh Pugh and AJ Odudu. Maybe time for snacks from behind the bar? Kirsten,
Yes.
Snacks from... OK. Talk about the entertainment news of the year now, and in a year that gave us an Oasis reunion, a Brat Summer and an Eras tour, the big news comes from Sandi Toksvig, who officiated the wedding of Bjorn from ABBA.
What?
Come on.
There it is.
How did this pass me by?
No. Are you sure it wasn't just a hologram?
Well, so the thing is, I've been friends with Bjorn for years and years and years, and he phoned me up. He said, Sandy, I'm getting married, and I know his wife, Christina, she's lovely. And I said, oh, that's great, we'd like you to come to the wedding. And I said, that's great. And then he said, and you officiate. And I thought, didn't hear, like, because he's Swedish, I thought he didn't say it right, you know. I said, I do what? I'm sorry? Yes, you officiate. And I thought, I don't know what to wear, was my first thought. So I went online. There's a thing called CatholicLiturgy.com. And I bought the frock, and I went, and there was only about 120 of us, and I did officiate at the wedding, and it was beautiful.
Wow.
Was it humanist, or is he a born-again Christian?
It's New Year's Eve, let's enjoy ourselves.
Meanwhile, Chris McCausland, while we're talking about dancing queens...
Yay!
Chris McCausland made the final of Strictly.
Yeah.
And this is the bit that we might edit in. Chris McCausland, and I can't believe we haven't mentioned it until now, Chris McCausland won Strictly!
I can't believe I hadn't heard.
And if I don't win Strictly, strictly at the weekend. I hope this bit never, ever fucking gets out. Because I am going to look like a
Here's the moment early doors when you and Diane use the magic of dance to express the reality of blindness. I mean, we've got to ask, how was the experience?
Do you know what? It honestly makes me emotional what we've kind of been a part of, you know? And it's been incredible. I said no to it a few times because it terrified me, the thought of it. I didn't think I could do it. I thought me doing it, but like being blind and doing it and being terrible would be no good to anybody. So it was fear, you know? And it's been knackering, the most scary thing I've ever done, but the most rewarding thing I've ever been a part of, really. And yeah, it's the whole series. I've stood up there and everyone watches the dances and goes, "Oh, what a brilliant dance!" And I stand up there and at the end of the songs I go, "Aren't the band brilliant?" Can you believe that's not the CD?
All right, let's kick on. What a year for reality TV. Alex on Masked Singer.
Yeah, mate, yeah. No, it's not as good as not being able to see and doing the cha-cha-cha, but it was all right.
No, you've got a guy over here who's blind, who managed to dance, and we got you, tone deaf, and you somehow sang. Amazing.
Honestly, Chris, I've got to say, mate, genuinely, when you first danced, I text Josh and I said it's the best thing I've ever seen anyone disabled do. Honestly, completely blown my mind. I think you've completed disability. I really do. I mean, it's incredible, mate.
Let's talk about the music of the year. I'm just going to open this up. Anyone have any favourite musical moments of the year?
I don't know if I've mentioned this, but Justin Timberlake grabbed my hand.
It did feel this year was the year of the female pop star. We had Beyonce releasing a country album.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift did the world's biggest ever tour. Chapel Roan took the world by storm. Massive hits from Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX and Gracie Abrams. Billie Eilish won an Oscar. I threw my pen away.
We all saw
it. Did we jump on board the Taylor Swift train?
I went to Taylor Swift.
Did you? Yeah.
I took my daughter to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It was such a positive experience compared to the bands I normally go and see.
Yeah.
And there was such a good feeling, and you've got your bracelets
I've got my friendship bracelets on.
So everyone was swapping bracelets, and then my daughter made a load of bracelets, and then people were swapping them round. At one point, she's 7, there was someone at the end of our row who'd swapped a bracelet with her earlier, and they were trying to get my attention, and they were shouting, and they were, like, pointing at their wrist. I was like, what? I don't know what's going on here. And I looked at it, and it just said in bracelet, it just said slut.
In Danish, slut means finished. And so we have our microwave set to the Danish language. So every time it's finished, it just says slut.
And also, who got into Chapel Roan? Anyone?
I thought Chapel Roan was a wine.
What's interesting about Chapel Roan for me, she released an album last year that did well, but not amazingly well. It just did well. This year, she supported Olivia Rodrigo, and then she released a single called Good Luck, Babe, and then everyone rediscovered the first album. And one of her songs not only became one of the anthems of the year, it gave us the dance craze of the year. This is the colourful and very catchy clip.
Is absolute shit.
So my question is this. If you hate that song so much, why did you dance to it in the final of Strictly?
It's catchy.
So
Easy to pick up.
I'm going to sing Hot to Go at the end of tonight's show. That's how much I love that song.
Are you now?
I am.
That is catchy in the same way that We Buy Any Car is catchy.
Can I just check with you, Adam? Can we leave just before that?
Chris, if you hate the original, you're going to think this is really shit.
In fact, we're all going to do the dance, so I'm going to teach the dance to our audience. H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
Chris, don't you fucking dare pretend you can't learn a dance.
Well, do you know what? It's just that I haven't actually seen Letters in about 30 years.
One of the biggest TV shows of the year was Gladiators.
Oh,
as the
yes.
cult classic returned to our screens. Josh actually took on the new Gladiator Fury twice during the Paralympics and lost both times. But we're going to have a rematch tonight to see if she can beat all three of us in 30 seconds. Fury's backstage. Guz is going to be the referee. Josh, Alex and I are going to go get ready. But here's a reminder of how Josh did last time. 3, 2, 1.
Audience, are you guys ready? I need to hear more. Are you guys ready? Then without further ado, let's introduce Fury. And introducing the contenders.
He floats like a butterfly, but stings like a butterfly. He's ready to unleash parenting hell. With a 100% unbroken record of losing bouts, it's Inhaler. Mittens has no idea how he'll hold a pugil stick, but thank goodness it's not hang tough. He's 6 foot tall with his leg off and has a 5-centimetre mullet. He eats roots and leaves, and that's why they call him Wombat.
Make some noise. It's Inhaler, Mittens, and Wombat.
Didn't know my mic was attached to my jacket. Bit of an error.
I've genuinely been sellotaped into this, by the way, like I'm a transformer.
Gladiator, are you ready? Contenders, ready?
Not really.
Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think we should have got our Gladiator stuff off Wish.
Yes.
Thank you to Fury, a.k.a. Johnny Armsley. You know what, though? You might have beaten Josh twice and all three of us once, but next time you're going head-to-head with this guy.
Don't be fooled by the stunts that he's got. He's just Sir Ed Davey from the block.
We'll have more last week for you after the break as we throw a Paralympic party. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back to the last leg. We're joined by Guz Khan, Sandi Toksvig, Natalie Cassidy, Chris McCausland, Josh Pugh and AJ Odudu. Let's talk about the Paralympics now, as GB came back from Paris with 49 gold medals and 124 medals in total, and I came back with a mullet and a tattoo. I think I might have gone on a stag do as well. Highlights of the Paralympics. Chris McCausland, you were there.
I went to the velodrome, which was my first time in the velodrome. I didn't know that they had to have the temperature about 42 degrees in the velodrome, and it stinks. It stinks of sweat and arse and feet. The atmosphere was incredible, but what I learned is if I go back to the Paralympics, I'm going to an outdoor event.
Natalie?
For me, well, my lovely friend Rose was obviously there with you, and I just loved watching her present it all. And it's just brilliant because we do so well there, don't we? And it just lifts everyone up, and it's just great.
Josh,
great.
you were there as well?
Yeah, loved the wheelchair rugby. Yep. Brutal. And Dan Pembroke in the javelin. He's absolutely launched this thing. He's picked it up, he's just lobbed it so far.
That is the insightful commentary we needed in Paris. Also, shout out to Dan Pembroke, who's in the audience.
Yay!
Now, earlier this year, GV's Olympic and Paralympic heroes were invited to Buckingham Palace, but only the Olympians were invited to an after-party at Fortnum and Mason. So, we've decided to throw a celebration for some of the Paralympians tonight, as well as the athletes in the audience. Would you please welcome to the couch Blaine Hunt, Lauren Rowles, Matt Bush, Hannah Cockcroft and Nathan Maguire. Welcome. Actually, Blaine, before you sit down, you mentioned Dan Pembroke. He's in the audience and he's brought in some of his own beer, and it's behind the bar. Do you want to grab a few and give them out, if that's all right?
Yeah, as long as it's only for the para lot.
Yeah, sure, it's only for the para lot. A few cans of Paris Gold just to pass out for everyone. There you go, one for Laura.
We'll share.
Yep. Yeah. One for Matt, one
Cheers,
for you.
guys.
Lovely bit of business.
Cheers, Dan.
So, Lauren, last time I saw you, you were shaving my mullet on the show.
Doesn't look like you got a haircut since. But...
I haven't, actually. Are you OK? Any more tips on it? How do you think it's faring?
I think you need a bit more party in the back, to be honest. I've been growing mine out since Paris.
OK, so I need more party in the back.
Be a lot more party in the back.
All right.
Get a bit loose for New Year's.
Now, you won the Variety Disability Award recently, and I was there that night. How much did that mean to you?
Oh, insane, just to win it alongside Greg Stevenson, my rowing partner.
Yeah.
And, you know, for us, I mean, winning gold was absolutely everything. So to win even more awards, you know, to be recognised in a community such as that, just amazing, yeah.
And absolutely. And it was one of those games, there was a real... I mean, we were in a little TV studio, so we didn't get the real vibe of it. But, Blaine, your reflections on Paris?
I can't remember, because I got concussed crashing the bike in the village. I mean, I had the most... I tried to have the best time.
Was this to try and qualify you for other categories?
I went there, I tried to have the best time, and I feel like I just had the best time of my life.
And how did you feel the response was from the French crowd?
They hated me.
Hannah and Nathan, I mean, the big news for you was you guys then went off and got married.
We did.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What was the most exciting part of the year, the Paralympics or the wedding and the honeymoon?
I think the wedding, but I don't know what Nathan's going to say.
OK, what's the deal now? Does that mean you can only celebrate your anniversary every 4 years? Deal. And Matt, you had a bracelet made up after the Paralympics?
Yeah, it's the key moment for me of the whole thing was I finished my last fight and the only person I wanted to see was my little baby, Frank the Tank. So I went over, apparently a security guard tried to stop me, but I just walked straight past, picked her up, give her a cuddle and a kiss, and she lit up, she loved the moment. And then my partner's sister got me a bracelet made so I can look through a little keyhole and remember the moment forever.
And we've got a little video of it so you can see actually how it works. best.
I've got one of those from when I met Josh.
I got given one and I looked in it, it said slut. It was unbelievable.
It was a huge year for disability sport generally, not just the Paralympics. We're also joined in the audience tonight by Zoe Smith, who taught Chris McCausland and me to surf. Zoe then went off and won her category in the World Para Surfing Championships a few months ago. Here's her crowning moment. Congratulations, Zoe. We've also got some homegrown para-standing tennis players in the crowd. Doubles world champions Matt Grover and Ross Cudmore. Congratulations, boys. And women's PST3 world champion Georgia Routledge. We're also joined tonight by members of the England women's amputee football team, including the winner of the Golden Boot. He's going to join us out here, Annabelle Kiki. Hi, Annabelle. Have a seat. Now,
honoured. I feel honoured.
I have to point out that the reason Annabelle hasn't been here for the whole show is because you're too young to be allowed to listen to our show.
I know. I'm backstage. I've got a little room. I've got some cans of Coca-Cola. I'm living the dream.
You've had a touch. You've got to watch something else this New Year's Eve.
And listen, congratulations, firstly, on the Golden Boot, which you've brought. You've brought the Golden Boot with you.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
I haven't put it down since I got it, honestly.
So on the night that you won that week, we had a little desk prop here. And then you sent us a message saying you wanted the desk prop that we had up here. So I've got it for you. We kept it for you, Annabelle. It's right here.
Oh, my
there you
goodness.
Go.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Zoe, you wanted yours as well, so we've got yours for you too. By the way, shout out to Josh Pugh, who represented England this year in the partially sighted futsal Euros.
Yes.
How was that experience for you?
Yeah, it was great. We got bronze, so we missed out on the final, but it was wicked, yeah. But obviously gutted to miss out on your tug-of-war team. Natalie Cassidy got the nod over me for that. But, yeah, it's wicked. Always a great honour to represent your country. It's amazing.
Awesome. Congratulations. Like, really, honestly, genuinely proud. And look, all in all, it was an incredible year for disability sport, but let's remind ourselves of what took place in Paris.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better.
Liberté, égalité, fraternité.
We're live, and it's time for the last leg in Paris.
And I thank God every day for the girl he sent.
Josh, what have you got?
Christophe Croissant. He's blind.
Is this just in case I'm lying?
Here we go.
This is Hans.
Look at his little face. Stay. I want you, I need you, oh God.
Archie Atkinson has gone down.
I'm so sorry. These beautiful things that I've got.
Preston takes the off for Great Britain. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you very much.
Get the blue badge in.
I've waited so long for this moment.
I gave an armless man a handheld microphone.
Goal
for Stephen Craig! Mirella! Amazing Summers-Newton!
I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my feet.
I've put so much into trying to get this. It just means so much.
The queen of the track reigns supreme once again.
Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love. But I'm up and I'm thinking I just might lose it all.
Glory gold medal performance.
That's for you. Please.
I'm so sorry, boys.
I felt like my dream was slipping away.
The God Supersonic.
This was her moment to shine.
things that I've got.
7 years ago, I didn't want to be alive anymore after I had my spinal injury.
Is this game real?
This is how many people love parasport. This is what we live for.
I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
And do you know what? We don't say this often enough. Thank you to all the Paralympians for being here tonight, and thank you to all the Paralympians for what you do, because if you didn't do what you do, we wouldn't have a show in the first place. So thank you.
Yay! Also, Hills, I just think it's worth going back on the comment that Brooker said earlier about Chris McCausland being the most impressive disability athlete that he's ever seen, and I just wondered whether he still believes that at this point.
Yeah.
We'll have more last week for you after the break. Josh will hold his annual quiz, but we want to keep the party vibes going. Keep the music happening.
Welcome back to Last Leg of the Year, and it's time for our yearly Last Leg pub quiz, because this show isn't going to pad itself out. So what is this about, I don't hear you ask? Well, I can tell you now, it's got nothing to do with the news or current affairs, because I don't want to embarrass Brooker. Instead, this quiz is about our celebrities' favourite topic, themselves. And if that isn't exciting enough, our teams will be playing for a mystery prize. Can I get an ooh? Yes, last year our team captains were Adam and Alex, so to mix things up, this year they are Alex and Adam. Captains, can I have your team names, please?
Yes, we are the Justin Timberlake Hand Club.
We are Big Fat Riz of the Year.
Our first round is for Justin Timberlake Hand Club, and it's Josh Pugh related. Wow. This round is called Pugh, Do You Think You Are? Pugh.
I love it.
This is for your team.
OK.
I'm going to bring out 3 famous faces from the year. All I need you to do is tell me who they are. Very simple. Yeah. But we have deviously disguised them with Josh Pugh's signature hair and beard. Can we bring out the Pughs, please?
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not an easy look to pull off, this.
No, it's not an easy look to pull off. Actually...
How do you feel about that? Can I ask you, Josh?
Honestly honoured. Genuinely.
OK, Alex's team, can you talk me through the Pughs, please?
Mum, what are you doing here? Jesus. I mean, people have always said we look alike. What is going on? Why is my mum number 3?
Is that your
It's my mum! You told me to show shit!
Right, Brooker's team. We have your guesses at the 3.
I think I know who number 2 is.
Who's number 2?
I think number 2 is the Chesterfield Maradona.
Who kicked the bottle into the bin?
Yeah, I think it might be.
I love that.
Oh, my gosh, I love.
That is correct.
Yes! Wow!
Who are Chesterfield?
By the way, mate, genuinely, absolutely incredible. The way you looked over to see if your missus had seen it is one of the great things of all time.
She didn't think that.
Number 1, Brooker. Do you not know number 1? He was big in the news early in the year.
Number 1.
Furious at this.
Yeah, he will be fucking gutted.
Yeah.
Is in the Traitors?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Is it Claudia Winkleman?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to pass it over to your team.
Paul Gorton.
Paul Gorton from the Traitors.
Of course.
And so, Brooker, the third one.
It's Elaine Brooker, my mum.
And why is she in the news this year?
Is it because she's been sliding into your DMs on a regular basis?
It is because she's been sliding into my DMs on a regular basis.
For a minute, I thought she got stuck in a window with her boobs out.
You get 2 points for that, and just to prove that you're the Chesterfield Maradona, Paul, could you get the wheelie bin from there, please? Here we go. This is exciting.
I mean, if he pulls this off.
I feel like putting Brooker in this for not getting me.
Unbelievable.
Can he do it? Go.
Josh, if that hadn't gone in, that would have been the best thing I'd seen a disabled person do.
Can we have a round of applause for Paul Gorton, the Chesterfield Maradona, and Elaine Brooker? Thank you very much, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye, Auntie.
See you in a bit, Mum.
That is the end of Pugh Do You Think You Are? Alex's team are in the lead. Now, after Pugh Do You Think You Are, you might worry you'd run out of puns for our guest name. Fear not. Adam's team, this round is for you. And it's called Guz Khan or Guz Can't. Guz Khan can't. Guz Khan can't. We all know that Guz is a very talented man, but exactly how talented is he? I'm going to give you a list of party tricks. All I need you to do is say whether he can do it or whether he can't do it. OK? So, Guz, will you please join me in the performance area?
Yep.
Go on, Guz. Question 1. Can Guz roll his tongue?
Can I just confirm, my mum's not here as well, is she?
No, she's not. Can he roll his tongue?
Can I just pause, because Chris just asked me what does it mean to roll your tongue, and I don't know how to explain it without showing you, and that's going to get awkward.
I'm not feeling your tongue.
OK, no. OK, put your hands up.
Go on, stick it in.
Okay, right, I'm gonna... OK, can you feel my tongue here?
You can tell no one cares about COVID anymore, can't you?
I'm doing this for you.
Go on. Oh, yeah.
OK, cool.
Wipe myself on your top, that.
So do you think Guz Khan can do that?
Of course he can. It's like saying, can you clap your hands?
Oh, calm down, Chris. Jesus Christ.
I think we're saying yes.
We're saying yes, Guz Khan.
You're saying Guz Khan. Drum roll, please. He can do it! Can Guz Khan make this 20p piece disappear?
Ooh. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's doing this, yeah.
Be careful, Guz, that's your whole fee.
The whole thing.
I think he can. I think he's made a lot of people's 20 pences disappear over the years.
Yeah, we're saying yes.
Yes.
OK, drum roll, please.
He disappeared.
Where's it gone? He did it!
They didn't see it go.
They didn't see it go. Final question. Can Guz Khan do a pitch-perfect Adam Hills impression?
Pitch perfect does not leave any room for
No, I will be
deviation.
very tight on this.
So I'm going to have to say no.
No, I'm going to say no as well.
No, he can't.
I can't. Sorry,
Say can't.
we've completely lost the format already. haven't we?
He's not called Guz No.
Guz Khan.
Can't.
Guz can't. Drum roll, please.
Guz can't.
Guz can't.
That sounded just like Adam Hills.
Can you do anything else?
I can do an impression of you, I think.
Can you?
Just give me a little.
OK, that's my voice there.
OK, that's my voice there. Yeah, Guz Khan. Guz Khan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Guz Khan! Kirsty, after the first 2 rounds, what are the scores?
Big Fat Biz of the Year 4. The Justin Timberlake Hand Club 2.
Yeah.
Now, this may come as a shock to some of you, but Chris McCausland is blind, which means he has no idea what any of us look like. Earlier on, we got Chris to describe all of us based entirely what he assumes we look like. It's your job, Alex's team, to guess which three of us he is describing in the following 3 sentences.
Oh, wow.
It's time for Can He Describe Us? Of course he can.
Wave your hands if you're not with a man.
Can he describe us? Of course he can. First one is a little squat munchkin, not even big enough to be an Oompa Loompa.
You. What? It's 100% describing you.
Can I just point out, I'm pretty sure this is how Alex describes you.
Are you going to go with me?
Yeah. No, I know Chris a long time, and Chris is harsh with it, right? You would assume that he would have picked one of the boys, but I think he's picked one of the girls. Just based on heights, I think he's gunning for Toksvig.
Yeah.
I think so.
Brooker, you're the captain.
What do you think? I mean, do you think...
I mean, I quite like it as a description, I think.
We'll go with Sandi, then.
Chris, who are you describing?
It was Josh.
Oh!
I mean, listen to his voice. He sounds like he lives in a hill.
OK, next up, to redeem yourself. Like one of the inflatable figures you get blowing around in the wind at car dealerships. Which of the 9 of us does Chris McCausland picture like that?
Guz.
Yeah, I think Guz.
Yeah. I'm thinking you've got the car dealership lingo, the voice.
So, yeah...
So you
know, it's quite... And if you have, Chris, that's quite a nice description, because usually when you text me, you open by saying, how you doing, you stupid fat prick? So...
You're going to go with Guz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, what's the answer?
Oh, I mean, I do think that Guz is a used car salesman in disguise as one of the UK's best entertainers. But it's Brooker.
It was Brooker!
Wow. They flopped their arms in the air.
I know, and you've got little flappy arms.
All the disability progress you've made this year.
The final one.
It's meant to be a nice thing.
Who does Chris McCausland see as tortoise-like?
Ooh. Tortoise-like. Maybe Josh.
He's
These aren't my thoughts. These are my thoughts of Chris's
what Chris?
thoughts.
Who are you going to go with?
Yeah, we'll go with Josh.
Chris?
He just talks very slowly, doesn't he? Like he could be a little tortoise.
It's correct! What are the scores, Kirsty?
Big Fat Riz of the Year for the Justin Timberlake Hand Club 3.
We're falling back.
Right. Time for round 4, which this time is based on TV's very own AJ Odudu.
Oh, yeah.
Let's play AJ, what would you do? AJ, what would you do? What would you do? OK. Before the show, Adam's team, we posed AJ Odudu a series of tricky dilemmas and asked her what she would do in each case. We want you to guess what she chose. OK, whilst taking a morning stroll, AJ discovers an unmarked briefcase. She opens it to discover £1 million. What would AJ Odudu do? Is it A, keep it because if someone can lose £1 million willy-nilly, they clearly don't need it. B, give it to charity. To be precise, the RSPB. The Common House Sparrows numbers are in serious decline and no one seems to care. Or is it C, leave it where it is because theft is theft and she doesn't need it because, her quote, I'm making shitloads from hosting Big Brother.
Yeah, it's got to be 1 or 3. One.
One.
Yes.
AJ?
She deserves it as well.
Is that correct?
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah.
Willy-nilly.
Scenario 2. After a couple of large sherries on Christmas Day, AJ's mother, Florence, let slip that she was the mastermind behind the Hatton Garden robbery. What would AJ do? A. I'd threaten to dob her into the Rozzers unless she gives me a tasty cut. B. I'd keep the secret. It was quite a clever heist, and so I think I'd be in awe. Or C. I'd shop her because theft is theft. Plus, I'd give back all the loot. I don't need it. I'm making shitloads hosting Big Brother.
B. Should be in order of Mum. Absolute B.
B is correct.
Yeah.
You know AJ. Hilsey, for the clean sweep, scenario 3. AJ is on her way to Alex Brooker's birthday party when she realises that she left the gorgeous and thoughtful present on the train. The only nearby shop that appears to be open is Screwfix. What would AJ do? A. I'd buy him a toolbox. B. I'd get him a 20-metre Category 7 Ethernet patch lead, RRP 2349, including VAT. C. I'd just head to an ATM and gift him some cold, hard cash. I make shitloads hosting Big Brother.
Toolbox.
Yeah,
Toolbox, A.
That is what AJ would do. 100%. So, at the end of what would AJ do, let's have a look. I can't remember what it was called. Let's have a look at the scores.
Big Fat Res of the Year, 7. The Justin Timberlake Hang Club, 3.
Smash that man.
We now reach our final round, which means that if you have any hope of taking home the mystery prize, your team captains are going to have to nail it on their own this time. This round is in honour of the great Natalie Cassidy. I've prepared a quick-fire round all about bonkers EastEnders plot lines. I'm going to read out unlikely EastEnders storylines, and you have to tell me whether they are real or fake. It's a game I like to call Sonya or Sonna. Sonya or Sonna. Voice of an angel. The team currently in the lead is up first, which is Adam's team.
OK.
Can we have the tense lighting change, please? OK, Adam.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Start the clock. Wham-obsessed Heather Trott stole a yoghurt pot that she believed were to be in George Michael's bins.
Sonya.
Correct. Barry spent an entire episode trapped in his office because he got his tie caught in a fax machine. It is against the clock, Hilsey.
Sonna.
Correct. Frank Butcher briefly ran a butcher's shop called Frank's.
Sonna.
Correct. Phil Mitchell nearly committed a heist wearing a Jeremy Corbyn mask but changed his mind because the mask smelled of fish.
Sonna.
Incorrect. That was Sonya. Sonya walked into Stacey's kitchen to find Tina completely naked, covered in sushi.
Sonya.
Correct. Big Mo had to carry out the Heimlich manoeuvre after Minty choked on a Fox's Glacier Mint.
Sonya.
No, of course that's not. Incorrect. Ian Beale nearly murdered his clientele when he accidentally poured rat poison into the deep fat fryer in his chip shop.
Sonya.
Incorrect.
You were writing them down. How did you get that wrong? Oh, shit, sorry.
Were you cheating?
No.
All of your points for that round are struck from
You're in with a chance, people.
You are 4 points behind. You need 5 to beat the cheats.
Here we go.
Here we go. Start the clock. Doc Cotton got arrested after mistaking cannabis for herbal tea and serving it to a copper.
Sonya.
Correct. The Mitchell brothers formed a Right Said Fred tribute band which won what Wolford's Got Talent.
Sonya? Sonna?
No, it was incorrect. The whole square was shaken by the news that the bin collections would be changing from weekly to fortnightly.
Sonna?
No, that was true as well.
What the fuck is that?
Peggy Mitchell had to be rushed to hospital after swallowing one of Pat Butcher's earrings.
Sonna.
Correct! Well Are the Dog sparked a police investigation after pilfering women's undies from the Albert Square Market.
Sonna.
Correct! Alfie Moon spent an entire episode searching for a condom.
Sonya?
Correct! Yes! Final question. Cat Slater owned a cat that was called Cat Slater.
Sonna.
Correct!
Yeah. Who's an inflatable outside the garage now, you dick?
Congratulations at the end of the round. You got it. Doesn't matter. You've won the quiz. Here's your prize.
That was fun.
It's your very own Josh Pugh makeup kit. We'll have more of the last leg of the year in a minute. See you in a bit.
Welcome back to Last Leg. We're joined by Josh Pugh, AJ Odudu, Natalie Cassidy, Chris McCausland, Guz Khan and Sandi Toksvig. And you know what? We've had Kirsty, the sad wonky doodle, here for the entire show, but let's talk to the person behind the character. How has your year been?
Do you know what? I've actually had the best year of my whole entire life.
Really?
Yep. I have been in America, LA and New York most of the year. I've sang in Broadway. I've even produced my own show that was at the Edinburgh Fringe, and looks like we're taking it to London possibly next year.
Amazing! I love that you have taken something that was a disaster in the UK and you made a hit out of it in the United States. You are the confectionery version of Liz Truss. And the wig's off. This is the real you. I mean, are there any hidden talents we should know about?
Well, let's just say I'm pretty good with fire and I can breathe it.
You can breathe fire?
Yeah, can you not?
Would you consider appearing at the end of the show in the closing song and breathing fire while we close the show?
Would I do it any other way?
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So she gets to breathe fire, then a muggins here gets absolutely nothing.
Right, I've had enough of you.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Shoot,
Not
shoot.
the clapping. Not the clapping. Not the clapping.
Sorry about that,
Can
everyone.
I just say, if she's going to breathe fire, I'm taking this off because I think it's pretty... pretty sure it's flammable.
One of my highlights of the year was Natalie's impression of Morgana Robinson's impression of you. The result was both disturbing and hilarious.
Today is double exciting because I'm only going NTAs tonight. That's the National Television Awards to you and me. It's my one selfish day of the year. I've got it all worked out. Kat's going to have Dad tonight and I'll have him in the day. I thought I'd take him to help me choose an outfit. Well, he knows what suits me and what don't he?
So, can you do an impression of her impression of you?
Yes.
OK, go.
Just out for New Year's Eve, and it's quite nice to be here. Not sure what I'm going to do after. I might get a little drink. Just doing this now, and
Now, last year, during the New Year's Eve show, Josh, Alex and I attempted to set a world record on the show for the most amount of Christmas jumpers put on in 30 seconds by 3 people. Here's how it played out.
OK, well, that was a valid attempt. I was happy that everything was pulled down correctly. The time you had to beat was 35 seconds.
Come on.
You achieved today 34.
That means we are now in the actual Guinness World Records book. There we are, right there.
Oh, wow. That genuinely highlight of my career.
Oh, my gosh, with your Christmas jumpers on.
Yeah. What a moment. Well, here's what we've decided tonight. We've decided to see if we could all do one this year, all of us involved. So, would you please welcome back Craig the Adjudicator?
Yay!
Craig, lovely to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Set the good people at Guinness the task of coming up with something, a record that we might be able to either set or achieve tonight. So what have you got for us?
So we've got quite a simple record, I think, this evening.
Yeah.
No offence, but the idea is the most conical party hats put on the head in 30 seconds.
OK.
And what that means is you see the hats in front of you, don't touch them until I say go.
Craig, have you met that guy? You ever met that guy? With the nails. What's that? Remember this guy?
Oh, yeah, the Indian dude.
With the fingernails.
I thought you were on Jesus. We were talking about Christmas, and he goes, that guy with the nails. I thought he was on Jesus.
OK, all right, so what are the rules?
So the rules are very simple. I'll say 3, 2, 1. On go, start putting the hats on your head, secured with the chin strap.
Yep.
They can go anywhere at all on your head, just chin upwards, not on the chin.
Yep.
And you can't stack the hats.
Right, could they go here?
But they could go anywhere on your head.
So, like, you have to have a spiky head. It
So
can't
you look
still
like
be
a
on
sort of
top each
spiky
other.
ball by the end of the record.
OK.
And how many what would create the record?
You need to achieve at least 50 in 30 seconds.
Between 9 of us?
Yeah.
So what's
6
that?
each.
6 each.
We can do this.
Yeah, you can take glasses off if you feel that'll help.
Does anybody else feel like this is not really happening and they're having some kind of out-of-body experience?
It's a bit of a fever dream.
Let's
but
do
I'm
it.
just going with it.
We're all getting nervous. Let's just fucking do it!
Let's do it!
In 3, 2, 1, hands off the thing.
Oh, you can't do that!
Oh, you are good, aren't you?
That's my job.
You are a stickler. I love it.
Okay.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, 360.
I fucked it.
How did McCausland nail it?
Sorry. This is the best thing I've seen you do.
How did he do it?
I can't see anything.
Right, I'll give you a quick count if that's okay.
Oh, my God.
How have you done?
Oh, my gosh.
How many have we got? How many have we got?
Did everybody else do it, or was this just a trick?
Sorry.
McCausland's absolutely bossed. Look at him.
That's amazing.
Chris, you look amazing.
Yeah, just the 3, mate.
Oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever
That
seen.
won't take long. I'm not sure these count.
I don't think they count.
No, they're not. Oh, no.
But they were there.
Well, they certainly don't now. So I'll give you 1, I think, because 1 was on.
I've got more than you. Gutted.
Great.
There's 6 behind you, just can't see them.
Uh-huh.
Good work, AJ.
Cute. You like this?
And
How many do I need to have on for this to...
probably more than you have.
Oh, no.
This is a real kick in the bollocks.
Really? I feel like you nailed that.
And the worst thing is, we've lost our carers allowance for this.
You can't win them all.
OK, you had to achieve 50 in 30 seconds. You achieved 45. So good effort, but not quite there.
All right, we gave it our best shot. We'll have more Last League for you after the break as Josh plays us the clips of the year and I wrap up the show with a song. See you soon! Welcome back to The Last Leg. We're joined by Natalie Cassidy, Chris McCausland, Guz Khan, Sandi Toksvig, Josh Pugh and AJ Odudu. Now, Josh has been reheating the best clips of the year.
These are the best clips of the year.
Yep. What have you got for us?
I'm going to run you through them from start to finish. We normally do like a way of mixing them up. Just purity. Me bringing out the clips. Let's do it.
OK.
Would you like to see a cute kid struggling to work out a water fountain?
Yes, please. Oh, next clip, please, Josh.
Would you like to see uplifting footage of the worst thing that can happen when stood outside a shop in Pontypridd?
Yes, please, Josh. I'd love
Yes,
to.
please, Josh. What have we got? Oh, yes. So this woman, poor woman, doing her shopping...
Uh-oh.
The shutters go up, and so does the woman. Oh, and so does the shopping trolley.
Oh, wow.
Surely someone can help her. Someone's got to notice at some point, right?
The definition of shoplifting.
Next clip, please, Josh.
Would you like to see exciting footage of why you should never do your marriage vows next to a field of cows?
Yes, please.
In order to proceed, I must now ask if any person here if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment.
Next clip, please.
Would you like to see poor Helen Flanagan getting served a tricky question on the weakest link?
Yes, please, Josh.
Helen, in geology, the White Cliffs of Dover are principally formed of what substance? Chalk or cheese?
Cheese.
Chalk. Adam.
Honestly, Josh just gets the best clips now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Next clip, please, Josh.
Would you like to see Mike Tyson fail to adapt an answer when being innocently interviewed by a child?
Yes, please, Josh.
Oh, this is so good.
So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. With a big ego, so I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
He was so good.
Oh.
Brilliant.
Next clip, please.
Would you like to hear Jeremy Vine answer the question of what is the only thing worse than stealing a guide dog?
Absolutely.
Who steals a guide dog?
Well, that is... we're going to find out from Sean about what on earth was going on there. But you're right, to impersonate...
Can you get any lower?
No, you can't. No.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Stealing 2 would be lower than that, but it's terrible.
And one more clip, please, Josh.
Shall we just check back in on Mike Tyson?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody to think, you think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think, I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me?
Wilf Balls!
I feel like I'm watching one of those Marvel films about the multiverse.
Have a seat, Wilf.
Right. Thank you so much for being with us, Wilf. All right, I'm about to sing us out of the show with a tribute to Chapel Roan, but before that happens, would you please thank all our guests for tonight, AJ Odudu, Josh Pugh, Sandi Toksvig, Guz Khan, Natalie Cassidy, Chris McCausland, Sir Ed Davey, Jodie Ounsley, DJ Luck and MC Neat. All of our Paralympic heroes. And Kirsty the sad wonky doodle. And of course my co-host Josh Widdicombe and Alex Brooker.
And Hans.
Look, Hans is back.
So thank you to Hans. There he is. But if he's there,
then We'll be back in a few weeks to kick off 2025 with a new series, but right now, it's time for me to bust out one of the biggest hits of the year as the audience and the guests join me in an all-singing, all-dancing rendition of Hot to Go by...
Not so fast, Simon Cowell! I've waited 17 years to sing in this studio. Lads!
Get rid of him!
Get rid of him!
It's not your night, Hilsey!
5, 6, 7, 8.
I could be the one on your new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Who can blame a crow? Call me hot, not pretty. H-O-T-T-O-J-O. Stop and clap and touch your toes. Raise your